WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have something from Germany, Elsburn. Elsburn is the distillery in the Harz, which is a mountainous resort region in Germany, closer to Hanover than Frankfurt. And this is called the Elsburn Matured in Ruby and Tawny Port Casks, Batch 1. 1,375 bottles, 46%, Whiskybase number 193811. This actually hit the market around October of 2021. I'm just getting around to reviewing it, so sorry. And the price is somewhere around 65 euros. So I'm going to compare it to another German whiskey, which I don't think I've ever had on the channel yet, the Ox. So there's actually a restaurant here. It's been in the family for, I think, 6 generations, basically. And it's called Oxen, so the Ox. And they now actually started their own distillery and manufacturer there. The Ox, single malt German whiskey. It was matured, first of all, in a portwood cask and then finished in a port blood tub. So about a 50 liter cask. So this also costs 60 euros, but it's a 0.5 liter bottle. Is it even 0.5 or is it 0.3? So, Jason, eyesight, 550 CCL. All right. So I actually did a live stream a couple of months ago with the owner and the distiller. I liked the guy. I liked his products. I was pleasantly surprised about what's going on. So I thought, hey, why not do actually a comparison of these two? So on the nose, I get a very, very nice aroma of light chocolate, European oak. This was matured in European Oak Hogshead, which apparently, I'm using the word apparently here, had been used to mature the best Ruby and Tawny port for years. Now, first of all, I did a little bit of research online. I was actually in Portugal and Porto a few years ago and did a little bit of port wine tastings, walked through the warehouse. I did not see a single hogshead. I saw big port pipes, but I did not see hogsheads. And the second thing I did not see were European oak casks. I saw American oak casks. And so this feels like it's a seasoned cask and not a normal cask taken from the production. Now, I do know the owner of this distillery. I'm going to have to contact her, and I'm going to ask her a little bit about the questions. One person on one site said it's a finished whiskey. Absolutely wrong. On the website of the company itself, they say full maturation for the first to the last day in these European oak hogsheads, which contain ruby and tawny port. All right, very, very good. So we'll see what happens. 46 is a nice drinking strength, non-chilled filtered, no color added. Very, very nice. Price point, 65 euros. A little bit more than expected, but hey, that's German whiskey. It's handmade, it's hand labeled, it's hand filled, and things like that. There are not that many machines that do anything at that distillery, so you have to pay a little bit more, and a beautiful, beautiful bottle for that matter. All right, on the nose, as I said, excellent. Very, very nice. This is a B- on the nose. This is different. I have a tiny little bit more of a citrus sourness going on here. I have a tiny, tiny little bit of a sulfur moment going on here. And I have a much, much younger whiskey. This has an age statement. This is 5. This has no age statement on it. It appears to be older, at least in the quality of the liquid touching my taste buds. So it's also the difference of where do you mature. Do you mature down in the basement and try to have the angel share as low as possible? Or do you actually have your warehouses above ground and a lot of temperature changes because of weather and because of humidity as well as air pressure and temperature? And that's what they're doing here in the Harz Mountains and almost in the middle of Germany. All right, so let's try these. Here I'm at 43.5%. And here I have our 46. Cheers. Mmm. Mmm. I like this whiskey. Mmm. Wow, that's really good. Do you know of any other whiskeys that on the label say matured in ruby and tawny port casks? Question of the day. I know whiskeys that are matured in ruby port, finished in casks. I know whiskeys that are finished in tawny port, could be real casks, could be finished in casks, or seasoned casks. But I am not aware of anyone, it might just be me, that actually places ruby and tawny on the label together. Yeah, the only other bottle I found online by Whiskybase was from Willowburn, which is a brand of Elsburn. Batch No. 1, Ruby and Tawny Port from 2019. Also 46%. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Now, I like this. This is, for me, a B- C++ whiskey. This is really, really nice. It's fruity. There's dark chocolate. It lingers in the mouth. There's a little bit of toffee. There's a little bit of the sweet caramel moment. Very, very enjoyable. Perfectly watered down. I'm going to use the word watered down to 46%. Some of the stuff from Elsburn can go way over 60%, so I prefer the 46 to 50% range for my daily sipping enjoyment. Value for money, I'm going to give it a C-. Why? 65 euros is still a lot of money. I can get 2 bottles of lot 40 for that money, or one of these. Which one would I prefer? Well, they're about the same, a little bit lot 40 sometimes. And so I can't give this a great value for money mark. But, however, in the German whiskey world, this is actually a bottle that is adequately, correctly priced. Everything's handmade, bottled, label, capsule, everything. And so why not? All right. So if you're going to go local, you're probably going to pay a premium, and that's what they did here. Now, going over to the Ox, I like this as well, but not as much. This is so much better. Wow. You have a youthfulness. You have a heat. It's 43.5%. Here we have 46%. No heat. There's a little bit of greenness in here. There's a little bit of a green wood moment. There's a lot of tannins in here going on, and so that's something that I'm not really super happy about. It's an okay whiskey. This is a C whiskey, maybe a C+ on a bad day, never a C minus on a bad day, never a C+. Starts at the C+ and goes up to the B- on a good day. Absolutely adore it. Now, will you be able to find one of these 1,375 bottles? I don't know. I have no idea if you'll be able to find one of them. They're still online in Germany. So if you're in Germany, if you have a friend in Germany, tell them, hey, WhiskyJason says Elsburn Ruby and Tawny Port is yummy, yummy for your tummy. And I can highly recommend it. All right, so tell me if you know of any other whiskeys out there in the world that have Ruby and Tawny Port combined. And the second question would be, what is your favorite port full maturation whiskey? Also, that's a difficult one to say. Thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, and telling others. WhiskyJason here, often tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Bye-bye.